Whole Foods, they happen to have the Alba Botanica mineral sport sunscreens. All of their sunscreens actually are on sale for $8.99. I can't remember what I paid on iHerb, but I have this one currently. I got it on iHerb, and I really like it. It leaves a little bit of a cast. It's very emollient, so it leaves a lot of shine. It's very, very shiny. So I think if you have oily prone skin, you won't like it. Like many of you mentioned that you find that the Altruist SPF 50 is really greasy appearing, or you find the Ulta MD UV Sport is too shiny. I think you will not care for that, but I like it. It's pretty gentle. The SPF 45, however, is a better choice than the 30. Higher actually turns out is better. Higher, while it's marginally different in terms of the UVB protection, it ends up affording you greater UVA protection. However, you will find the cast with this one is a lot heavier than the cast with that one, but this one got Skin Cancer Foundation a seal of approval, whereas the greeny one didn't. And I'm wondering if their threshold was the 30, because I see Skin Cancer Foundation approved all the... Oh no, they approved this one that's 30. I don't know why this one didn't get the approval. I don't recommend any of these with fragrance, that have fragrance in it. Does this baby mineral one have fragrance? Yeah, orange peel oil. Definitely don't put that on your baby. Those are terrible ingredients to include in sunscreens. Lavender oil and orange oil. Caught my mom. She's looking at the ice cream. She doesn't know I'm spying. Oh, she found a cookie. Caught in the wild. I think actually she's examining some sort of a vegan sausage.
Mine is at the barista.
Oh, it's long at that.
I know. It's like super long. You still want to do it?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
365 makes a kid's fragrance-free chemical sunscreen spray. So the spray sunscreens don't reliably distribute sunscreen on the body. Like you end up spraying most of the stuff out in the air. So spray it onto your hands and then rub it into your baby or child. This is a kid's one because then you get a better layer on. What's that? GOT? You've been waiting all year for Game of Thrones.
I've been waiting all year. I hope it's good.
Last night we watched a movie that was really good. We've been hitting good movies lately on Netflix and Amazon Prime. This one was on Netflix. Or no, Amazon
Prime.
Prime.
It was on Prime.
Lady Bird. Oh, it was good. I enjoyed it.
It was very good.
Yeah. There are a lot of movies on Amazon Prime and Netflix that look good.
Within the last 2 weeks, they boosted up their catalog.
I know. Yeah, they typically do that at the beginning of the month. You know, they change that stuff out on a periodic basis. But yeah, stuff has looked good.
Keep it coming in. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday.
We had, I don't know if they were just down, maybe one of their cashiers called in sick. There we go. I don't know why it blurred me. Yeah, there was a long line this morning, but the barista really, she really stepped in. Yeah, she really was fast because she had a lot of stuff to juggle. How's the coffee?
Strong.
Yeah, mine's good.
Strong and good.
What'd you get this morning?
I only got oatmeal, but I certainly doctored it up with a lot of add-ons. Hemp seed, sesame seeds, and a little of the ground flax, cinnamon, and maple syrup.
Ew. I'm really excited because they brought the plain riced cauliflower back. So I have that in the bottom, you just can't see it. And then I have a bunch of zoodles, a little bit of quinoa, some tofu, strawberries, some granola, a lone pecan buried down there. And I dusted some cinnamon on top as well. So yeah. Love my veggies. My mom has a Costco story to tell you guys of what she observed in Costco this week. And if you remember one of my vlogs, maybe over a year ago, I was buying stuff at the bulk bin in, I think it was H-E-B, and there was a couple in there that looked to be very well off. that was just like eating they had like some kind of chocolate covered raisins or something. That was kind of a pricier item in the bulk bin, and they were just like snacking away. Yeah, they were just snacking away, not paying for it. And I still get comments, people laugh about that. I still get comments on the video, but my mom saw a Costco version of that this week.
My jaw hit the floor because it was one of those things like, am I really observing what I think I'm observing? Okay, the fruit is usually in those, what do they call the hard packs?
Yeah.
There was a lady at the plums, the big large plums. She opened it up. She opened up another one, and she was taking the plums from the other container and putting them into her container and cramming it packed full as much as she could. She put the lid on. I guess she thought she should have extra plums that day.
Yeah, she basically stole half a pack of plums.
Yeah.
So she got 1.5 boxes of plums for the price of one.
Yeah. Maybe, she just felt, well, there aren't enough in here, I'm going to put some more. But so, didn't we have something happen once where you bought something at Costco and there were supposed to be 2 and one of them had been... Yes. I bought a 2-pack of either shirts or sports bras. And when I got them home, there was only one in the box. Someone may have taken it out. Yeah, so it's interesting.
Yeah, I know.
We witnessed another lady.
You try and give people the benefit of the doubt, like maybe they're hard up or whatever. But when it comes to frank stealing, you kind of have to put your foot down. Be like, no, that's just wrong. It's just wrong to steal.
But did I say anything like go to the manager?
Yeah.
Citizens are right now.
I know. I always feel torn when I see people doing that with food because, while they're true, it's never right to steal. You think like if they're stealing food, I don't know. I feel bad for them.
I don't know. Maybe she feels.
Although
like
they were definitely the bougier plums. Like she wasn't stealing the bananas. I guess it'd be hard to steal bananas, but
it took some moving around for her to get them all in there. She was really working at it.
And no one said anything.
Well,
that's the funny thing is that she wasn't trying to hide it because where the plums are, it's out in the middle of the warehouse. It's not in that cold walk-in room.
No.
It's outside, out by where the potatoes are.
Good boy.
Hey, Tabby.
Are you our new greeter?
A new PBS Kids show for you.
Daddy,
Oh boy.
Who's that? Oh, that must be Sesame Street, huh?
Must be. You learning your letters? You want to play with your light bulb? I can't pop it. Drop it. He has some ritual where he has to drop it in a specific spot.
Yeah, I need to empty the dishwasher, but first let me have my rose nectar.
He's going.
He sure is, Mr. Tidy Bow. Having my rose nectar.
Are you getting a high on your vibrations or whatever?
I do feel them elevating. There's something about this. It's really good.
It is good. It's really good in also in hot chocolate. Take it's especially good in the hot cacao, the hot cacao with reishi one, to add a little bit of the rose to it. It's good.
That does sound nice.
We're just
Would be very good. Maybe I'll try that this evening. I've got cocoa powder. It's so good fun.
Your bangs are getting long again. His fur grows so fast.
Yeah, you know, when was it, week before last, I took him for that little mini trim, and I'm not seeing it. It seems like it grew out.
I think they just teased his hair up when they didn't.
Bathed him.
Yeah.
I gave him a bath Thursday.
Oh, I wanted to update you guys really quickly on the vegan protein granola that I got in my iHerb haul last week from Julian Bakery. I really like it, and here's the thing about it. It's really hard, and so I wouldn't just eat it straight out of the bag. You might cut your mouth. But it's good. It tastes good. It does taste like vanilla pea protein. However, you can taste the protein part. So if you don't like pea protein or you don't like protein powders, you might not like this, but it's really good. The only thing about this is that it is incredibly filling. I had a regular serving, which is a half a cup. I mean, it's only 83 calories. I had a regular serving with maybe 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, and like halfway into it, I was already full. This is really satiating. I can only eat like maybe a half a serving at a time. And I think it's because it's got so much fiber in it, and it has the chia seeds, so it expands quite a bit in your stomach. And so just a little word of warning, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. It kind of looks like, can you see in the bag? It kind of looks just like granola. It's got flakes of coconut and pumpkin seeds. And then the little granola pieces are like the fiber and protein powder kind of baked together. I like it, and I would definitely repurchase that. It's 15 servings, and I can't eat an entire serving in one sitting. So, it lasts a long time. It's going to last me a long time. In other words, I rather enjoy it. Yeah, it's very filling though. So yeah, if you guys give it a whirl, let me know what you think. But I think I will continue to repurchase it on the herb. It sells out pretty quickly though, so I guess it's popular. It also conforms to these other dietary standards, dietary preferences. It's paleo, gluten-free, and it says it's keto friendly too. So, you know, it's pretty high in fiber. I don't know much about how the keto carbohydrate restriction works, but this one's mostly fiber. Soy-free, no preservatives. It's dairy-free, obviously, because it's vegan. Yeah, let me know if you guys give it a whirl what you think. Woo! Well, hey guys. We just had a power outage. It is pouring down rain. I don't know. I'm holding this because it was dark 2 seconds ago before I picked up the camera. But it's pouring down rain. There's lightning, and so yeah, it's kind of turning out to be an icky grayish, well, obviously gray day. But I wanted to share with you guys, where did it go? This week I was talking to you all about hyaluronic acid and how it can be helpful in these gel creams to use as a spot focus hydration for the skin underneath moisturizers. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant, so if you just put it on your face and there's not a corresponding occlusive ingredient like dimethicone or shea butter, petrolatum, then the water that it holds on in the skin, within the skin, on the top of the skin, here we go, will simply evaporate. And so, and when that happens, it pulls more water out of your skin, and then it can leave you dry. The wind is going, and there's like a whoo, it's rather spooky. This is like skincare scary stories, hyaluronic acid. But depending on where you live, if you live in a drier climate, you put straight hyaluronic acid on your face, the transepidermal water loss that will occur if you just put straight hyaluronic acid on your face, or you just put straight glycerin. Glycerin, like hyaluronic acid, is exclusively a humectant. If you just put these ingredients plain on the face and there's no corresponding occlusive moisturizer, they'll hold on to water for a few seconds, but that water will just evaporate, and as it evaporates, more water will come out with it. God, this is freaky. Bear with me here, but if you live in a drier climate, the rate at which that happens is much faster. So for example, you might be able to tolerate it and get away with it here in Houston because the humidity difference, the hydration difference between the skin and the atmosphere is much less. There's much less of a difference in water content between my skin and the atmosphere because it is so humid here, particularly now that it's pouring down rain. It's really juicy out. But if you live somewhere like Colorado or, in the desert, there's less water out there. So the water in your skin, the atmosphere tries to pull it out. So you experience that to a more severe degree. Moisturizers already have humectants in them, whether they be peptides, hyaluronic acid, glycerin. There's usually a humectant in the product, but they can stand to benefit from a little bit of an extra humectant layer under the skin. So I've really been enjoying doing that. Humectants that I use on the daily include that Pep Up I've been using lately. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, so I put it underneath my sunscreen in the morning, and then at nighttime I put it on to my face before my CeraVe moisturizing cream. After I get out of the shower, my face is wet, I put the Pep Up on as a humectant. But I also really love this one from Juju that is pretty no-nonsense, very affordable. You can get it on Yes Style. This is great on the entire face. This is kind of the consistency of the snail serums, the snail filtrates, the snail secrete, all the snail stuff. But this particular product is vegan, unlike the snail stuff. So if you enjoyed snail stuff, but you don't want to be, using snail things, you might like this Juju. I hope I'm saying that right. If you had issue with the snail thing, it gave you irritation, I would still consider giving the Juju a try because I know I'm saying that wrong, and you guys have probably already corrected me at this point. But there's a little bit of a lag time between when the videos go up, so I apologize for the continued butchering. But anyways, if you had issue with the snail stuff, try the hyaluronic acid, because hyaluronic acid is something that the immune system tends to ignore. Hyaluronic acid is something that you could consider using underneath moisturizers. It's pretty easy to tolerate. And this particular one, like I said in the video, is definitely vegan. It's hard to know which ones are and which ones aren't from brand to brand. They don't disclose that, but this particular one does disclose that, and it's very good. So I recommend it. And I also enjoy this Hydroluron one from Indeed Labs. And then, it's in a lot of moisturizers and stuff. And the Total Eye Concentrate is really cool under those hydrogel patches. That's the other thing. They need to go on under occlusion. You can also use physical occlusion, like under a sheet mask or something, or under those hydrogel patches. I like the hydrogel patches though, because they don't have any like fragrancy stuff. They're just basically a layer that sticks on the skin and is nice and hydrating. So it really helps these kind of get into the skin nicely, the humectants in the eye concentrate. But yeah, that's just a rundown on hyaluronic acid. But since we're in the dark, I've got plenty of footage. I think I'm going to conclude the vlog here, actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.